You wake up to the smell of burning gods and the weight of 1,000 sins. Your skin is a canvas of grief, painted with the ashes of everything you ever loved. The crow has been waiting for you. It is time to step through the gate and face your destiny.
Once, you were just a man who knew how to smile. Now, that man is a ghost. You traded your peace for a promise of power, and your soul for a victory.
In Sparta, if you do not conquer your fear by age 7, the mountains will claim you.
These blades are not your weapons. They are your shackles. They burn. Whenever you think of home, you called out to a god in your darkest hour. He answered, but he didn't tell you the cost. You feel the heat rising in your chest. It's a drug that makes you invincible and blind. Your rage moved faster than your heart. You didn't see who was standing in the shadows. In that moment, the warrior died, and the monster was born. The oracle cursed you to wear your failure for all the world to see. You thought death would be an escape, but Hades is not finished with you.
In the Greek underworld, your memories are the only currency you have left.
You crawled through the mud of the dead just to get another chance at revenge. The gods promised to take your nightmares away, Idni. They lied. You held the power to end the world in your hands, and you didn't hesitate. The enemies of your enemies became your brothers for a time. You brought the war to their doorstep, and the heavens began to bleed.
The gods are laughing at your pain. Can you hear them? Can you hear them? The real war is only just beginning.
One by one, the pillars of the world began to fall by your hand.
When a god dies, the laws of nature die with them. The world was drowning in your vengeance.
You won every battle, but you were losing the war against your own heart. The source of all your pain stood before you. It was time to finish what you started. You searched for a weapon to kill a king, but you found something far more dangerous. In your final act of defiance, you gave the world a chance to live without masters. You were supposed to be dead, but some fates are harder to escape than others. You walked for centuries, searching for a place where your name was not a curse. You found a new world, a new life, and a new silence. You traded the blades for an axe, and the war for a home. You can hide the metal, but you can never hide the heat of the fire that forged them.
Here, the world is held together by roots and magic, and the gods are more than just men with lightning.
She saw the man, not the monster. For a brief moment, you forgot you were a god. The fire took her, leaving you with a son who barely knows your name. He is a mirror of a part of you that you thought was dead. You tried to be a man, but the gods won't let you be anything but what you were born to be. You promised to be better, but to protect your son, you must become the monster once more. Her final wish was to have her ashes scattered from the highest mountain. It was a journey you weren't ready for. Even the giants of this land have been waiting for the Ghost of Sparta.
Your past is a heavy coat. Shed it, or let it freeze you where you stand. The summit is near.
You teach him to kill, so he can survive. You teach him to be a warrior, so he doesn't become you. Every time you look at the boy, you fear. He will see the blood on your soul. The secret of his godhood is killing him. To save him, you must go to a place of eternal fire.
In Helheim, the cold doesn't just freeze your blood, it freezes your memories.
To save the future, you must embrace the tools of your dark past. You felt the heat of the chains once more. It felt like home, and that was what terrified you. You are a wolf in a land of sheep. The dead should have stayed hidden. You thought the truth would break him. Instead, it made him arrogant. You saw the spark of Zeus in him. You saw the rage of Sparta, And you knew you had to stop it. She is a goddess who lost everything to save her son, just like you. The end of the road was paved with the bones of giants. You realized that you were never the hero of this story. You were only the protector of the one who was. Her journey was over. Yours was just beginning. The world is getting colder. The gods are getting angrier. You knew they wouldn't leave you alone for long. You didn't want this fight, but you are the only one who can finish it. Is it possible to change, to become more than a killer? He has a name you didn't give him. He has a destiny you cannot control. The end of the world was a loud, bloody affair.
In the north, they call it the end of all things. You call it a Tuesday. Destruction is your only language.
You did it again. You broke a world to save a soul. This was the prophecy. This was the fate you couldn't run from. You broke the cycle. You didn't kill your father. You saved your son. The old gods are gone. The new world is yours to build. You found what you were looking for. Not in blood, but in the dirt of a new home. He is your greatest victory. For the first time in 1,000 years, you can't hear the screams of the past. You were a slave. You were a monster. You were a god. But today, you are simply a man. If you destroy all the monsters in the world, and you are the only one left who will kill the last monster.
Your journey has just begun. Comment, revenge or peace to choose your next life. Until we meet again in the universe.